So many people are saying, you've got to run again. They love the job we're doing. People are asking me to run, and there's a whole story about running for a third term. They do say there's a way you can do it.
That was Donald Trump, the 45th and 47th US president, when asked if he would run for a third term. According to the US Constitution, that's not allowed. But could Trump veto this? Well, the 22nd Amendment of the US Constitution says that no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. A two-term presidency was a custom set by the very first one, George Washington, when he refused a third term in 1796.
FDR continues to occupy the White House after his victory in the hard-fought election battle.
Fast forward to 1944, Franklin Roosevelt broke the mould when he was elected to an unprecedented fourth term as president. But that was against the backdrop of the Second World War. It was a one-off. After he died, the two-term custom became law in 1951. So in order to run for a third term, Trump would have to change the Constitution. To do this, he'd need approval from at least 2/3 of both the Senate and the House of Representatives. While he does currently hold a slight majority in each, as you can see here, red represents Republicans, it falls below the 2/3 threshold. And that's not all. He would then need 3/4 of the 50 US states to ratify the amendment. That means no more than 12 states could vote against the change. And the Democrats control 18. So whilst all this is not impossible, it is very unlikely. One way around this could be to challenge the wording of the Constitution. Trump supporters say that it only explicitly bans someone from being elected, but leaves the possibility of succession. So, in theory, Trump could be elected vice president to, say, J.D. Vance. Vance could then resign, letting Trump succeed him. But constitutional lawyers say there are checks in place to stop this kind of thing from happening. They quote the 12th Amendment, which states, "No person constitutionally ineligible to the office of president shall be eligible to that of vice president of the United States." J.D. Vance hasn't responded to this so-called method. So clearly, there is no easy route to a third term in office, but Trump, who would be 82 at the end of his second term, seems to be keeping his options open.